Test, test, one, two. We live? I mean, I can see we're live, but. Test, test, one, two. Hey, we have audio. Let's go. Give this a couple minutes for some people to join in here. Had to slap on a hoodie real quick. It's a little chilly. Um, where do we start? We'll start with the lineups. It's bad. We don't have. Oh, I lied. We do. We have one person in the bigs because the computer decided to add him to the 40-man roster. So, Thomas Gwynn, not a very high potential guy. He's just in Major League Baseball now, I guess. I didn't have any say in that. Coincidentally, we have moved some people up to AAA. Johnny Lance is one, third round pick in 2026, and Derek Sennett. So our first pick of the video or series, I guess, not really video. But Sennett was nasty in Double A. Hopefully, he's nasty in Triple A. He's already an 83 overall. Um, we're gonna start, moving these guys up, trying to get them ready. Nathaniel Holt, Adam Belcher. Belcher's not going to spend all year in Double A. I can promise you that. These three, Belcher, Holt, and Hernandez. Maybe Miguel Rivas. He plays good enough defense. He could probably move up and catch. What are we doing? There we go. Good Lord. Yeah. Brian Byers is awful. David Lincoln better than Babe Ruth. I don't know about that. He's still just a 59 overall. He's got C potential to get into the 70s. Um, yeah, now it works. Making life so much harder for me than it needs to be. We'll just randomly throw people in here. I don't know what Brian Byers is going to be other than bad. So, yeah, that's our Double A lineup. Belcher, Hernandez, and Holt. Rivas. They probably don't last all season in Double A. Belcher definitely not. He'll be in Triple A, halfway through the season, I bet. But that's the hitting side of things. Rotation wise, Ken Hines. I'm excited to see what he can do in Double A. Maybe should have left him in Single A for another year, but I want to see him pitch. Willie Steffen was a draft pick. He's a reliever. He looks like he'll be fine enough. Peter Gregory, Theo Furty. Those are our dudes. I set our scouts up. Ignore the budget in the top right. It's fine. Yeah, we're going to find some more beasts. We're going to find something. It's not going to be a pretty year, but it's what we got. So we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, I don't know. We're getting to the point now where, we're gonna have some people start to make their way up through the ranks, and maybe we'll see a player or two in the bigs that actually deserves to be there. Time will tell. I don't know who the hell to... Sure, you go to Double A. Not a drafted player anyways. But yeah, let's, you know, we're going to kick off Season 1. I think it's on, I don't know what difficulty it's on. I'm not going to... Oh my god. I'm not actually going to play a game, but... We'll, oh my god. The one player random or somebody that I removed from the fucking shit is the one person that fucks everything up. Alright. I'll just do the whole game. We'll simulate some of it. Half the stuff you send isn't getting put in chat. That's weird. Hey, look at that. It's our home ballpark. I guess. We're not going to be playing a lot of games. I mean, we're not going to play any games, really. I just want to see Ted Gwynn hit a couple times. And Kyle Freeland on the bump. Yeah, this is going to go.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch misses. Ball one.
We're not sitting here this whole time. See us get nuked. Oh, well, we threw somebody out.
Base is empty.
Here we go. First at bat for Thomas Gwynn. It's probably all we'll watch.
And that's in there for
That's a great pitch from Reagans to start it off. I tried to send a joke about Kyle Freeland 3 different times, and it guess world. I guess not, or YouTube's not ready for it, not liking it or something. Reagans has Gwynn 0-2.
A little bit low.
Good take.
Upstairs a little bit. Make sure
That's a pretty good take from old Tommy Gwynn.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And then he backs out of the way of that one, going to even the count up at 2-2.
Early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Two out, space is empty.
Good job battling, fouling that one away. And Gwynn goes down looking. So, I mean, we already missed his cup of coffee at the end of last year, so, you know, maybe we'll,
That's ball 4. Out. 3. Out.
well, we got a hit.
You're out. Out.
Oh, we got a single.
3.
And nothing.
3.
Nasty slider, yeah. Cole Reagans is a beast.
Look at this team's early season
Oh my god, they have us winning 60-something games.
And now he'll
Call
ask
time.
for time and step out of the box.
We'll see what Gwynn's got in at bat number 2 here.
Reagans back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate
Two good
today,
takes.
so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
I mean, Gwynn's a guy that should be in the minors still. He's just one of our highest overall players, so he got called up. I'm just glad it wasn't Derek Sennett that got called up. I would have been really pissed about that.
Swings
Right through the changeup. That was nasty.
2-2.
Center cut. Fouls that one away. Gwynn trying to fight in the box right now.
That hit
And he gets
the
hit.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So up next, Edmund Fitzgerald. Struck
Hell
out
yeah.
looking his first time.
Edmund Fitzgerald, baby. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll, he strikes out, and we head into a double play. So, we're just going to the end of the game. We lose 3-2. Unbelievable.
A 3-2
Oh, and we missed Glenn hitting a
The
homer. Are you
Singers and
shitting
our
me?
entire outstanding crew here at MLB to show
Jack Caglione goes off. Thomas Gwynn homers on opening day. First home run for any of our prospects. That's pretty nice. Maybe we'll sim to here. We'll watch, no. This one. We'll, hop in and quick manage. I want to see what, Belcher will do.
Let's play ball.
Well, we're just gonna, you know. Eli Hernandez strikes out to start the year. What are we doing? No, I don't wanna. I wanna enter the game. There we go. That's the button I'm looking for. I don't know what I was thinking. We should have just watched our top 3 guys in this first half of the inning. We will now.
For those of you just tuning in, I'm Ben Gelman.
Here's Nathaniel Holt. He's our shortstop going forward right now.
Nathaniel Holt. Just off the
Looks
outside
at
edge.
ball
And it's
1.
1-0.
Number
Decent
7
movement
prospect.
on that slider, but he needs
He's
to
pretty
bring it
good.
a
I think
little closer
Holt,
to the plate.
I believe.
That one was way outside.
No,
and the batter
Holt's our
was able to
second
take it
baseman.
more easily. Foul ball there.
Oh, wow. That was good contact. Fouled it off. Looked like he got a hold of it. 103 off the bat. From good old Nate Holt.
1-1 pitch now. This
Hammered.
one to right.
Over the head of the right fielder, maybe? Nope, not going to get down, but really good contact for Nathaniel Holt. And now we have Adam
And the
friggin'
buzz around him is
Mutton Chops Holt.
remarkable. Certainly in high demand
Oh,
for
man.
autographs before and
He is
after
going to be a
games.
beast.
A lot
Let's
of
see a
talent
homer.
and even more upside still there.
Oh, hammered.
Late
Little
swing, foul to the left.
late on the, I think it was a
Two outs,
cutter.
bases empty.
He was our first pick last year. Starting out in Double A. He's the first one to start out straight up in the minors.
Next pitch in for a
Looks
strike.
at a four-seamer on the outside edge. Elite facial hair, I agree. I don't know whose batting stance that is. It looks oddly familiar. And he
Threw it
whiffs.
for the strikeout. And a nice frame
Okay.
on the mound. He sets him down.
Well, that was
We're in the-
a great start. We'll get through this half of the inning. Jesus, that was awful.
This broad
We'll watch David Lincoln in action. I think it's Lincoln, Byers, and
guest is
Rivas.
sponsored by Hack&Slash Landscaping. Cutting your lawn down to size for more
Oh,
than 3 years.
Lincoln has the same exact
Top half of the second from
batting
Chattanooga.
stance,
Shunk.
and he's gonna ground that one out to third.
Tosses to first. One gone. Now it's the right
And
fielder,
now here's Brian Byers. Another guy we picked up. Not really happy with what it looks like he's gonna project to be, which is
Lyons,
awful.
6'1" right-hander. He
But,
works with a four-seam
you know,
fastball.
what are you
a
gonna do
curve,
about it?
A slider, and he works in a changeup.
Byers looks at 2 below the zone. Yeah, fucking highlighters for Chattanooga tonight. Oh, Byers rips one just foul. Good contact. I like the contact we're making with our top 5 hitters right now.
This one
Oh,
is
Byers, that's
legal.
going to find a gap. You know what? Maybe you're not a
Should be
bust.
extra
That's going to be a
bases here,
double.
And that's going to roll to the wall. In at second with a one-out double.
Brian Byers better than Adam Belcher confirmed.
Everything came together on that swing. That's about as well as you can hit one on the inner half.
And now here's,
Placed it
Miguel
perfectly in the gap
Rivas.
with loud contact and earned the two-bagger.
The first
Now at the
catcher we
dish,
took, he's going to look at ball
Rivas.
1. We have 2 catchers in single A right now that I'm pretty high on. I'm excited to see, what's his, Herrera, how he's going to develop. He has really high potential. And Rivas is going to make soft contact and line out.
The left fielder now at the plate.
Hell yeah, player random. Swagged out, by the way. Oh, player random drove in a run. And then we grounded into a double play. We're down 3-1. And we'll hop in.
And back to the top.
See what Eli's got. Eli Hernandez.
Eli Hernandez.
As of right now, is our best option at shortstop. Looks at ball one. He struck out in his first at bat.
If he can't extend his arms,
Number 70 prospect in the top 100 to start the year. That's good place for him to be. Takes one at the knees.
One out and the
One
base is empty.
and one for Eli Hernandez. Almost got plunked.
One strike.
Hernandez probably, if he's tearing it up after like a month of scouting, he'll probably get moved up.
That
I'm
one fouled
assuming
off, 2-2.
Belcher is going to destroy the
Looked like
baseball.
he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Here comes the 2-2.
2-2.
And that one is
Hernandez
foul. We'll
wastes
try
another
again.
one. Making good contact. Good, all right contact, I suppose.
Here comes
Look
the
out,
2-2
look out.
offering. Swing
Wave and a
Got the
miss.
Strikeout. Slider ran away
Man,
for strike 3
that's
there.
unfortunate. Now
Coming
here's
up to the dish for
Nathaniel Holt.
Birmingham, Nathaniel Holt. That one down the line.
Just a little out in
and
front.
Foul ball.
Second round pick in 2025. Bust. I hope not.
0-1 now.
I'm going
Fouled
to pop
off.
that
He was
one out of
late.
play as well. I like the aggressive approach from our
We're
boys
in the
here.
top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard.
Ball
A
one.
good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a
goes
wave
down
and a
on the
miss.
strikes. And it's 3 up and 3
Oh,
down in this inning.
not a great start for our boys here.
Three, you're out.
Let's see what old
On to-
Belcher can do. Just a couple
The
at
next
bats.
inning,
I don't
and
want
here's
to.
the
I don't
first
want to
baseman,
stay here for
Adam
everything. I
Belcher.
want to get through a couple more seasons. Ooh.
He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart
Number
of the order make
15
for him the second time
prospect
around.
in MLB.
Yep, that
Ball
went out.
one. Great discipline there to lay off that one. We need to give him a batting stance. Boskin, give me an idea. Who do you want to see him hit like?
Ball two.
Another great take.
That one
Oh.
fouled off. 2-2 now.
Missed a cookie there. Center cut.
Struck
Oh
out
my
looking
God.
for
Swing the
backwards
fucking bat,
kick.
dude.
Leadoff batter retired.
I like. Okay, we can keep it.
Next is the designated hitter, David Lincoln.
Him and David
Rounded
Lincoln
out
have the same
first time.
exact stance. That's what's throwing me off.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Our top three not doing a whole lot of nothing. Or doing a whole lot of nothing.
Little chopper rolls
Lincoln's
foul.
gonna foul that one off. Keep your eyes peeled. There might be Montana A&M football tonight, by the way. I thought it was gonna be last night, and I got way too tired.
Good job
Oh,
to fight that one off.
Lincoln down the line. It's gonna tail foul. And another 0-2 count for a Birmingham Baron.
Now here's the 0-2. Fights it off. We'll see another.
Good at bat here from David Lincoln. And
This
he's
pitch
gonna pop
popped
that
up.
one up.
Renjifo.
Renjifo.
Out number 2. Next up for the
Brian
Barons,
Byers.
Brian Byers. Cracked a double the first time at bat.
See what he can do. Change one of them to Ken Griffey Jr. stance. All right. He didn't go.
Tries to hold up. Appeal
Bullshit.
To first. Went around. Ruled a swing. The Lookouts.
That's awful.
Leading by 2. Top half of the 4th.
I kind of want to give Belcher Griffey's stance, honestly. Oh, boy. Another 0-2 count. The bust, Brian Byers.
And here's the 0-2. Slider misses away.
Laid off that one.
Swing
Oh,
and
my
a
God.
miss.
That was pitiful. We're out of here.
Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back.
Oh, we gave up a homer.
Ball 4. Take your base.
We'll watch one more set of at-bats. I mean, these are our big
Flips
three
over.
hitters,
Now at the
right?
plate,
Holt,
Eli Hernandez.
Hernandez,
Nobody out
Holt,
and a
and
runner at
Belcher.
first. Pitcher
Want to
will
see him
wanna
do
keep this on
something.
the ground for the double play. Right through there for a strike.
Good.
Took that one,
Not
but
a-
it's wise to
not a-
lay off pitches in
I mean,
that
it's a good
location in
take, I guess,
situations
but-
like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Foul
Oh,
ball there.
ripped. Way foul. Way out in front.
At the belt, kicks and delivers.
Ball
Good
that
take.
count.
Again, Eli Hernandez, not great with the glove, but he's got a strong arm. He's got a strong enough arm to play shortstop. Maybe the glove comes along.
Just misses the
Nope.
mark outside the zone. What a
Or we
take
just
with
are the
2
worst
strikes.
defensive team in MLB. I'm okay with that, too. Good take.
And that one gets
Runner
by
on the
catcher.
move.
He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much.
I
for the
like.
chance
I
of a
actually
double
like to
play.
use Barry
I
Bonds'
like the
stance.
approach trying
I've
to
got the
induce
timing
double
down pretty
play
good on
ball, but
that.
that was too low, and it allowed the runner
Obviously,
to
I'm
move up to
not.
second.
I'm not hitting with
Now
it.
you
So.
can't get the simple double play, and a hit probably brings in the run.
Oh
Foul ball, it
wow!
remains
Way out
a
in
full
front
count.
again. Maybe if we get a sick power hitting outfielder, I'll give him Bryce Harper's stance.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
If I knew what, I don't know if Adam Dunn has a stance in the game. I could look up the list of all the stances, the generic stances,
Now the
if I
payoff
wanted.
pitch. Spoils the
Hernandez,
two-strike offer, and another
great
coming
at
up.
bat. I mean, he was just a bit too far out in front,
And that
and he'll
is
take
the
a
tying run
take a
to the
great at
plate.
bat and turn it into a walk.
And now,
Now here's Nathaniel
Holt.
Holt. Maybe if you can find a list of the generic stances,
Ball 1.
Certainly
no strike.
doesn't seem like he's.
if you can
comfortable out
find
there
a
right now.
list of the generic
2 walks
stances, I would
already in this
give
inning.
Adam
He
Belcher,
just
Victor
doesn't look
Martinez
right
a
on
stance
mound.
if it's in the game. It's probably like one of the all-star
And the pitch.
stances.
Late swing, fouled off.
We've been streaming for like 25 minutes, and it's just been terrible baseball. It's been bad.
On the
And
ground
that one's going to find a
outside.
hole.
That's a
Nathaniel
hit.
Holt
The tying run is aboard.
loads the bases for Adam Belcher.
Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put
This
it in
is
play
what the
and
people came for.
righty reliever out of the pen, Sam Ben-Scooter, being asked to clean up a mess with the
Bases loaded for Belcher.
And the next batter, Adam Belcher. Breaking ball in there.
Looks
for a strike.
at strike one. First career AA game for our first round pick from a year ago.
On the ground to short.
And he's going to ground into a double play.
And a run scores on the
But he
double
drives
play.
in a run, so
They may have scored one there,
Made-
but with the bases loaded
made good
and
contact.
nobody out,
Now
that
it's
may
David
have cost them a
Lincoln's turn.
chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning. That double play could be a real blow to their momentum. In the air, right
Lincoln
field.
down the right field line. Stay fair.
And that's a
Nope,
foul ball.
not gonna.
Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Fly ball to center.
Lincoln going to fly out to
The
center. That's all I need to see.
center fielder gets under it. That ends the inning and limits the damage.
Yeah, if you can.
Ready to go for the...
I mean, like, I would, but I need to have chat up.
You're out. Out. Out.
I mean, the game's out of reach. We're just gonna sit to the end of the game.
You're
We lost.
And your final 6-2 for our.
I wouldn't be opposed to A-Rod's stance. A-Rod's stance left-handed would look kind of weird. Okay, well, that was fun. We are 1-5 in the MLB. And it's the first scouting assignment. Let's go. Let's take a look at what we got. Humberto Cordero, 22-year-old. Looks like he's going to be pretty sick. We do have the third pick. I know I put it in Discord last night, but if you're watching and you're not in the Discord, we got the third overall pick finally for the first time in fucking forever. Dave Francisco looks, he's fast. He's got a good arm. He looks like he could be a pretty good hitter. He's 19 years old. Not too bad. Adam Presley could be one we could look at. Absolute menace. Yeah. Are you talking about A-Rod, I'm guessing? Or V-Mart? Orlando Sandoval. Looks like another high contact, high vision guy. It's really fast. We've seen quite a few of those. Michael Novoa, too good to be true. Not going to be like generational or anything. Ken Lawrence Martinez, yeah. V-Mart's a fucking dog. And speaking of fucking dogs, Ken Lawrence, I think Jim Clark, anybody? Oh, man. Oh, and we got a really good shortstop here, too, with really high discipline, good arm strength, looks like good fielding. We may have a draft class here of 18-year-old players. Do we want to look at Lawrence, Clark, or... we got to look at Jim Clark first. This is our Discovery Scout, so we're going to try and discover West outfielders. And then our Pitcher Scout is going to start in the international region. Let's see what we got here after week 1. Clark looks like he's going to be pretty solid. Give it another week, but if he stays around the top 10 and we don't find anybody better, that might be our guy. First player we look at, Jim Clark. Not going to be generational. Really good defensively. He's going to be kind of fast. He's going to have decent vision. Really good contact versus righties. You know, that's an idea. Let's see. Not a good discovery player found. I don't think we're going to have any good catchers. Looks like we'll have some high potential catchers. But nothing super good. Another Aldo Rodriguez, another first baseman that is a lot like Belcher. Richard Estrada. Yes, we need to look at Richard Estrada. He was supposed to be taken last year. I think we discovered him. Was Estrada the guy we discovered? I don't know. Might not have even been last year. It might have been 2 seasons ago now. We'll look at Ken Lawrence. But Estrada is a guy that we need to put on our list of draftable players. Lawrence just kind of hanging around. We found another outfield prospect. Not any good, though. Oh, we already... Week 1 would have been West. Week 2, Central. Week 3, East. So we need to scout the International. We're going to scout one more week. I was so happy when we got Victor Martinez on the Tigers because just like you said in the game, you couldn't fucking get the guy out. Let's look at Richard Estrada. Estrada's going to be pretty good. He's going to be like mid-80s potential, and I'd be okay with that. We're not finding any discovery players. Not good. Can't take any trades. We did find one. Francisco does not look very good. Let's go see what our discovery scout ain't finding shit, dog. Rosada is a third baseman who's 5'7" playing third base. I just said he's a third baseman, but I don't know if he's in the game or not. He might not be in the game, but his stance might be in the game. I'll look. I'm gonna send you a link. Here you go. Should be able to do, if you're watching on your phone, you should be able to do window and window. Tell me if you find like Frank Thomas or A-Rod. Not on the list I found. Damn. That sucks. Because I thought about Frank Thomas popped in my mind also. Adam Dunn's another one that popped in my mind. Okay, there we go. Found some central infielders. Clinton Cordova. I am intrigued by. Roy Ruiz looks like he's just going to kind of hold steady. We're going to look at Cordova. And we're going to move off of the pitching. Cordova's not bad. I mean, that could be a later round guy. The hit tool is pretty good. He can't play defense, but the hit tool is pretty good. Andrew McDermott. See, I don't like the potential in overall being that close because that's usually not a good sign. We'll try and scout international one more time. I want to know about Dunn's is All-Star 41. Okay. We'll do that. Senate's balling out. Belcher's doing very well. He has All-Star 12. Who's our All-Star 12? Oh, did I just see Frank Thomas on here? Oh, D. Gordon's stance is in this game? Oh, Frank Thomas is not in the game. We'll do All-Star 41. Yeah, see, this one doesn't even have it listed. It just has question marks. I wonder if there is a Frank Thomas. Oh, here we go. Oh, Marcus Thames. Oh, here we go. We'll just give him Frank Thomas. It's in the game. Imagine that. I forgot they put in a former players tab. I haven't messed around with creating players much. Yeah, Senate shoving in AAA. Belcher's destroying AA pitching. I mean, 775 OPS. What's his WAR? His WAR is actually negative. We'll keep him in AA for a while. Johnny Lance not doing good. Ferdy is balling out. Let's look at AA. Hernandez is hitting 320. Holt's hitting 291. We're gonna call all three of these guys up together. Byers is hitting 272. Lincoln's hitting 268. Rivas is hitting 281. Brother, what? What? That's awesome. AAA, the only player we have at AAA is Johnny Lance, who's hitting 268. Pitching rotation wise, Senate is dealing. I mean, that dude he should be in the MLB. He's 84 overall. Ken Hines also shoving. I mean, we're just going to he needs to stay in AA, like, for a couple more seasons. Once I think he's like 75 plus, he's probably ready for the bigs, but it's going to be a little bit. Looking at our relievers, Stefan pitching really well. I mean, reliever ERA or reliever overalls really aren't that important. Obviously, you want good ones, but like we've talked about all day yesterday, like walks per nine and hit per nine, pretty big stats. Peter Gregory doing good. Ferdy dealing. I mean, the 189 ERA is really good. The 126 WHIP. He's coming in and he's only blown 2 saves, so we're doing okay. Scouting, we just set the scouting. I probably should have practiced scouting to get in a rhythm, but yeah, Humberto Cordero is the #1 overall player. Let's see if we can find a couple catchers. Because the other nice thing is, if we cancel his scouting assignment, he can scout, or she, Gabrielle McMahon, can scout position players and pitchers as well. So, you know, we can, when it comes down to it, when we need to start scouting more people to get a better read on, we got to move over to the east for starting pitchers. But when it comes down to it, once we need to start scouting players a lot more, we have that ability now because we can have 2 people on the job doing the scouting. So, Richard Estrada kind of fell down. Teddy Driver looks really good defensively. He's not gonna hit much. Hit a whole ton, anyways. Andrew McDermott, obviously, is going to be one of those. Potential is really, or his overall is really close to his potential. I want to look at Ronald Rosada. Rosada took quite a hit. Not the best. You know what? We're just gonna start scouting. Try and scout as many position players as we can. I want to have the best read on it that we can possibly have. Yeah, so Sandoval held up pretty good. Vasquez held up rather well. I should have checked to make sure their stats didn't reset. They didn't. So yeah, these 4 are on fire. David Lincoln could be going with them, honestly. I probably should stay down for a little bit longer. Rivas has cooled way off, but he's hit a lot of homers. Actually, I think leads the team in homers with 10. So, although I don't know who this is, just some random dude. Yeah, Eli Hernandez and Nathaniel Holt. I did move Holt to second base. Oh, Mags. I loved Maglio Ordonez's stance in real life. Hideki Matsui used to hit the shit out of the baseball, too. He was probably one of my favorite Yankees, honestly. Yeah, Belcher probably could go to AAA and be just fine, honestly. Terrence McAnally. And Peter Herrera is the other one. That's our dudes. I don't need Belcher to field the ball. I need him to hit the ball. See ball, hit ball. Easy. Just like that. Orlando Valentine is coming along. Probably another year in single A. He'll be in double A next year, I would venture to say. Oh, well, yeah. Let's have Eli Hernandez work on fucking bunting, dude. Yeah, makes sense. How's Thomas Gwynn doing? Oh my, he's ass. 6 homers. We saw one of them kind of hitting 190 in the bigs. So, he wasn't ready to go to the bigs anyways. I can't do anything about the fact that they added him to the 40-man roster without me knowing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. I don't really want to scout any catchers because none of them look that great. Maybe we'll look at Matty Leone. We didn't find any players that were we didn't discover any players, which is disheartening. Ooh, Presley took a big hit. Mario Lopez is injured. Aaron Ullman looks pretty well-rounded. And around our pick in the second round. I want to look at Esteban Castro. Do we want to look at? I mean, he's not gonna be generational or anything, but we'll look at him. I think we have our guy. I forgot who it was, but I had a guy picked out. Oh boy, what do we do? Fabio Urban. Good. Not gonna allow many home runs. That'd be nice. Not gonna take a pitcher in round 1. Probably Jim Clark. One of the guys. Let's look at our scouted players. Orlando Sandoval. Ray Vasquez does not look bad. The hit tool's not great, but he play defense. And we may need some people to play defense. Novoa didn't fall off that bad. He's not going to be a power hitter, but maybe that's somebody. Dave Francisco, I'm not a fan of. Ken Lawrence, I do like. Esteban Casto. Good power hitter. And he's fast. Really good power against lefties. And he can play defense. So that's a dude we'll toss in there. Roy Ruiz, maybe. I really don't know. I don't think he's going to be one of the generational players, but maybe that's somebody we take. Clinton Cordova. Rosado, no. Presley, no. I mean, Humberto Cordero, we may just take. He's going to have probably 92, 93 potential. Can play first and third. Richard Estrada kind of fell down. Maybe if he's there in the second round. I like how he hits and that he's fast. I mean, he's another Nathaniel Holt type. Nathaniel Holt and Eli Hernandez, kind of the same mold. You know, it might be worth taking a shot on. Philip Ferguson, high walks per 9, get in the draft queue. Stephen Dunn, not the best. Pretty Cedric Linder's pretty average. Looking for guys like this. Joe Kretlow. I mean, those strikeouts per 9 are elite. Possibly the walks per 9 might be a problem. We can take a shot on him. That's the kind of guy I'll take a shot on. Tim Rodriguez. Pretty well rounded, it looks like. Looking for walks per 9. Daniel Cisneros. Plays good defense. I don't know. Looking for guys like this. Joe Suter. I mean, walks per 9 might be a problem, but that's a down the board kind of guy. Quinones, probably, maybe. What in the world is this? What am I looking at right now? I don't even know. Strikeouts per 9 are good. Walks per 9, not that great. Looking for those super high walk per 9s. Like this guy. 98 potential, possibly. Take a shot on that all day. Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning of the list here. Tommy Bromberg. So we'll look for Tommy's name. I'm looking for a two-way player. I'm not seeing one. Ah, shit. We're about halfway through. Okay, well, I like our list. Jim Clark's probably our guy. Good defender. Another high contact, high vision. I just want people, maybe Orlando Sandoval. Maybe. Higher contact. Faster, worse defender. You know, we're making our way downtown here, looking at some of these guys. I don't know about Novoa. I mean, I like the contact numbers. He's only halfway scouted. I don't know. Maybe Novoa's the guy. We have the third pick. I don't know if I like that. Manuel Tejada. Tejada. First pick. And Greg McCauley goes second. Now the question is do we just take the number 1 player in the draft? He can play first and third. His defense isn't great. do we just take the best player in the draft? 10.4 mil bonus demand is crazy. I don't know how much money we actually have. I feel like it's dumb not to just take him. He's going to have potential in the 90s. I feel like we have a lot of infielders already is the problem, which is why I was like thinking of a guy like Jim Clark. Maybe put him in center. Same thing with like Sandoval. He's a year older, 7.1 versus 5.6. I kind of like the idea of Novoa. I mean, we only halfway scouted him, but I really like what I see. The power numbers aren't crazy, but I mean, that's a guy that could hit 300. I really don't know. I like Ken Lawrence too. Ken Lawrence has power. I mean, we need power hitter at some point. And maybe that's Esteban Casto in the second. See, I like having the high pick, but I don't like having the high pick at the same time. I mean, we either take Jim Clark that we know everything about. He's a lefty. Novoa's a righty. What's Casto? Casto's a righty. Ah, man. Jim Clark, 9th best player in the draft. Novoa's down at 30, but he's only halfway scouted. He could freaking come back up. But, like, the contact numbers look out of this world. I think we'll just take the sure thing. We'll just take Jim Clark. We're going to get good defense. And, I mean, we need good defense. So, I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. I would like to see... Cordero went there at 5. Richard Estrada went to the Rays. Ken Lawrence went to the Cubs. Vasquez. Where's Novoa? He went 30 to the Yankees. All right. Well, there you have it. We're going to go Esteban Casto here. Hopefully a power hitter with at least low 80s potential. Kind of the best bet there. And we're going to take... What are we at? 81. Cordova's a guy we're going to take if he's there in the next round. Leon, we have a ton of catchers. I'm going Philip Ferguson. 5th best player in the draft. Going to have good potential. And then we'll go Cordova here to make sure we get him. And Johnny Lewis. I don't know why I put him on the board. Oh, because he has really good potential. Where's he? I mean, we'll just do it. He might not be anything, but, you know, that's also okay. Can work with that. I just want somebody with really high walk per 9. Is there anybody worth a shit left that's a reliever? This dude looks sick. Looks like he could be sick. Brian Kim. We'll go with Homer. And hopefully he doesn't give up a bunch of homers. I like taking shots on relievers late. And now we wait. Zach Neto got traded. Okay. Thomas Gwynn, first full year in the bigs is not good, obviously. Hernandez, Holt, Belcher. Belcher has not hit a home run in a while. Makes me kind of nervous, and he went down what the fuck? He went down 1 overall from the last time we checked on him. But they're going to AAA, I think. We're just going to do it. No, I got Hairston confused because we tried to draft BJ Harrison. So Belcher, we're gonna move to AAA. To hell with it. We'll move Rivas to AAA too. We'll send you down to AA. Daniel Holt to AAA. Lance hasn't been bad, but we're gonna move Orlando Valentine up to AA. Eli Hernandez to AAA. And player random, get out of here. And Brian Byers will stay in AA. So we made some moves. We're getting some new blood in here. He can't actually play a secondary position, but I mean, it really does not matter. We're just moving people to move people around to get some people in here who can play baseball. So I don't have to fucking worry about getting yelled at about the lineups. Nathaniel Holt is going to take over second base from Johnny Lance. Johnny Lance may DH. If I can find the DH slot. There it is. Look at that. I'm so good at this game. I don't remember what order I had Holtz and Hernandez in. Or I think it was the other way around, but perfect. And then Miguel Rivas goes there. We'll switch those two. I'm going to keep Belcher hitting third. Just because. There we go. Switch Holt and Hernandez, and bam, we have a AAA team starting to form, which is good for us. Ken Hines is up to a 66 overall. He is still dealing. It's really tempting to move him up, but we're gonna keep him there. I know the walks per 9 is gonna help a lot. He has 11 quality starts in 17 games. So, Ken Hines, I mean, I don't know how we keep Senate in minors for another year, but it'll be Senate and Hines next year. Let's go look at our single A roster. DeMarcus Bowe is going to get moved up to AA to make some starts. Peter Herrera's up to a 55 overall. He's just going to keep on chilling. Yeah, that's about it. We're almost... Oh, McAnally. I'd like for him to get up a little bit more. Herrera may overtake him. So maybe we just leave Herrera in single A and move McAnally to AA and just let it ride. And then we'll just send down a player random, I guess. Making a whole bunch of changes here. So, who did we call him? DeMarcus Bowe. We'll go send down a AA starter. Not that one. He's doing pretty good. We'll send down Robinson Pena. We're actually leading the Double-A standings, which is incredible. Hines and Bo are now in the rotation. Sennett dominating at Triple-A as he should. Yeah, let's try and sign some draft picks, shall we? It never gave me the thing to sign my draft picks. Does not encourage me very much. We can try and sign Clifton Cordova. Nice. Jim Clark, our first round pick. Not gonna take that deal. Philip Ferguson does. And we only have 2 more guys to sign, so we're doing pretty good. I was a little scared because we missed the first chance to sign everybody. Jim Clark under the slot value, which is nice. Esteban Casto. Now we just need Johnny Lewis, who does have up to a 99 potential. Not to alarm anybody, but he could be our next... The walks per 9 is a little low. It kind of scares me, but he could be the next guy. Like, is it Ken Hines? That steps up and crushes it for us. So he declined. Well, we'll just throw the bag at him, I guess. For, double the slot value, sure, why not? He's signed. Let's go. We are all set. I can simulate to here. We're not going to make any trades, obviously. Maybe after this, we'll do an actual rebuild. And we'll see what kind of GMing I can do. If I take these in a different order, they probably look a lot better, but I'll take it. You know what? Damn it, I will take it. Jim Clark is a 68 overall. I mean, look at the contact versus righties. We have a left-handed bat. He can play some stellar defense. He's pretty fast, but can play some stellar defense. He's going to probably be... He's another one of those guys in the mold of Nathaniel Holt or Eli Hernandez. He's probably going to be a leadoff hitter. We're going to have about 8 of them. Esteban Casto, he can hit homers, and that'll be his calling card. He's going to be our power guy. 71 potential isn't great, but, it's fine. If he hits a bunch of homers, cool. Philip Ferguson, another one of those high walks per 9 guys with 87 potential. I mean, our rotation is looking really, really good. We need to start getting some relievers, but our rotation looks solid. Clinton Cordova actually looks really good. Only has like 10 overall points to grow. Needs to work on his defense, but the hit tool's there. Johnny Lewis has 92 potential. I mean, I don't know. His walks per 9 needs to get higher, but I mean, as he gets better, they're going to get better, and he can go up to 92 potential, which is pretty good. And then Homer here, Herstick, he can only be a 70 overall, but you know what? The walks per 9 and the hits per 9 aren't very good. The walks per 9 and the K per 9 are pretty good. He's bullpen guy. He's going to be nasty. So what are you going to bitch about? Nothing. You're not going to bitch about anything. Thomas Gwynn, so I don't have to re-sign him. And yeah, we're doing the damn thing. I'll just start re-signing people. Less work I have to do in the off-season. And who cares about the budget, honestly? It's baseball. There's no cap. So when I do rebuilds, how did Nick Martinez get here? He's old and probably retiring anyways. But since he has B potential and Jordan Montgomery has C, I don't know how these guys got on the team. I didn't sign them. What the fuck ever. Roy Ruiz had 90 potential. Yeah, I mean, we could have taken him over Jim Clark. I just think we needed outfield help. So, kind of a little bit of a miss. Richard Estrada, it's a 62 overall, but again, very high contact, very high vision. Can't really play defense. We already have two guys like that. We don't need another one. Manny Leon did have 81 potential. He doesn't have a very good arm, but he can field the ball behind the plate. Thank God we did not take Michael Navoa. I thought about it. Honestly, if he came out looking like this but had A potential, I would have been really upset, but he only had 66 potential. So the Yankees drafted a certified bum. Victor Julio looks like he's going to be a pretty good reliever. That would have been sick to have. Aldo Rodriguez is an 84 potential and can hit the fucking baseball very well. Again, we just drafted Adam Belcher, who does the same thing. Esteban Cabral is going to be a really good pitcher. Pedro Quinones, who I thought about drafting. I did not verbalize it, but I thought about it. Really good. Lawrence Lynch. I don't remember looking at this guy. He's very fast, has very high potential. He is not very good to start. Anybody we really missed on? Manuel Tejeda is pretty good. Gene Dunbar. Don't even remember seeing this guy, but he looks pretty decent. Hoyt Sanderson is oh my God, 81 overall closer right out of the gate with 97 potential. Jesus. Milt Walker and Chance Baker, two more really good arms out of the pen. Orlando Sandoval, we looked at him. He's good. He can hit with runners in scoring position, which is actually a big deal. Steven Dunn looks pretty good. Another really good closer. Robbie Holiday and Warner Webster. Warner Webster we did not look at. Has really high potential though. Holiday, has really high K per nines, not very high walk per nines, but if you let him sit for a couple years, 86 potential, he'd be pretty decent. Rick Shepard, damn, this dude's a beast. 60 overall, 95 potential. Kind of wish we had scouted him. He wasn't one of the first couple shortstops, but very good glove. Not a very strong arm, probably, again, another second baseman kind of guy. Oh my God. 55 potential. What are the Nats doing? Mario Lopez is dog shit. That's bad. Fabio Urban. I think this was the number 2 player in the draft. Maybe he wasn't number 2. No, the Phillies wouldn't have taken him at 2. I don't know. Eric McGraw, a pretty good pitcher. The Braves only got to take 1 pick. Okay. Cordero was a 71 overall. Brian Cashman drafted a bust. There's the realism this game claims to have. Yeah. Cordero is a 71 with 90 potential. We kind of knew it was going to be somewhere around there. I don't know, man. I'm okay with what we took, honestly. We needed an outfielder anyways. Daniel Cisneros looks pretty good. Adam Monzo, he's going to take some time to develop. And they got a sick catcher, Chris Diaz. Fred Chavez is 23. Thomas. Should have fucking known. Should have looked through the names. He's going to be a bopper for Houston, which is not really a huge problem for us. Adam Presley sucked. We kind of knew that. It was just a matter of how bad he was going to be. Thomas McClure has 93 potential. He's a 58 overall defense and speed merchant right now. Morris Monk is an 84 potential, good contact guy, probably somebody we looked at. Daniel Suzuki looks pretty good down the board. Not very high walk per nine, though. Joe Rios has 98 potential at second base with a good glove and a halfway decent arm. Like, that's somebody that if I'd have found and scouted, that would be a shortstop for us. But our class, pretty good for what we could have gotten, I think. Casto, kind of disappointing. I wish he had higher potential. The power is nice. Would be nice to have. Philip Ferguson is going to be a beast. Clinton Cordova is actually kind of the shock of the draft class. But I'm pretty happy with what we take. No, I don't want him. I mean, you, obviously, I listened to you talk about him. But I have another friend who's a Yankees fan, and he doesn't like him either. So, I'm cool with it. I find it so funny that I was like, oh yeah, Jim Clark, like that'd be a funny name to have because, like F1 champ Jim Clark, but it worked out pretty dang good if you ask me. Can I spell? Goddamn. Clark. His name's not Clark, it's Casto. I was typing as I was talking and typed what I talked. I think we've done really good drafting starting pitching in this so far. We've kind of missed on some position players, but pitching is what wins you World Series. Sometimes. I mean, we've got some guys that have to come quite a way, but so that is what, 4 draft classes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 draft classes. We almost have enough for a full major league team, which is pretty awesome. I'd be lying if it wasn't. I'm just glad I didn't miss like on a generational talent or anything, and we're still bad enough that we'll still pick pretty high. So I'll go move people up. Sorry, our 40 man. And we're starting to get to the point where we need to start. There's people we're gonna have to add to the 40 man roster to make sure we don't accidentally lose them in the Rule 5 draft. So, of course, I call up the one fucking Joe Random that is actively playing in AA. Yeah, my favorite. McAnally's not doing too bad at AA. He's doing stuff. Brian Byers hasn't been bad. Orlando Valentine is hitting the ball okay. And that's about all I can ask for right now. David Lincoln has had a pretty good year. He's up to a 63 overall. I don't remember his potential. But that's good. Eli Hernandez in 175 at-bats is hitting 269 with a homer and 10 ribbies. Oh, look at that. Nathaniel Holt is doing pretty much the same exact thing. And then Daniel Belcher. What the fuck is that from? Adam Belcher. 7 homers, 18 RBIs, 221 average. Good. Johnny Lance has turned it around. He's almost at his potential ceiling, I think. 5 homers, 29 RBI, 286 average. And then Miguel Rivas has hit really well. Oh my God, Miguel Rivas went up to C potential. Okay, that kind of changes things. Miguel Rivas, we could have some guys in the bigs. Maybe not next year. I'll leave them in the minors for another year, but I think we'll start having dudes in the show very soon. Completely forgot to look, but Derek Sennett, 10-6, 1.83 ERA, a .91 WHIP. He is 5.5 games above replacement level almost. Ken Hines started to struggle down the stretch a little bit, it looks like, but a 2.49 ERA and a 98 WHIP, .98 WHIP. And then DeMarcus Bowe, 2-5, only pitched 58 innings, but a 2.79 with a 1.33 WHIP. I mean, that's not the 1.33 WHIP kind of scares me a little bit. Probably like a 3.5 ERA, but he's only 65 overall. Like, he's gonna get better, and his per nines are going up, which is great. Bullpen wise, Willie Steffen is a guy we drafted. He looks like he's going to be pretty okay. 13 holds, blew 2 saves, lost a game. So really three really bad outings that resulted in losses. But a 2.2 ERA with a 1.14 WHIP, 2 games above replacement level. Peter Gregory, I mean, this is pretty good. 32 holds, 4 blown saves, and 11 losses. So he lost us 15 games in, 77 appearances, 3.31 ERA with a 1.26 WHIP, 1.2 games above replacement level. Theo Furty was our closer. He, blew 7 saves, which is, I mean, that's pretty normal for MLB The Show, I feel like. 3.56 ERA with a 1.31 WHIP, 0.7 games above replacement level. That's everybody in our bullpen. I'm pretty happy with that, though. That's some good stuff. We won 20 games, which is a high for us. We have an award. Thomas Gwynn won Rookie of the Year, which I think gets us an extra pick. I think that gets us an extra comp pick. Yordan Alvarez is, oh my God, on the Mariners. And Aaron Judge is anywhere in the MVP race. Garrett Crochet wins the Cy Young. Cal Raleigh batting title. Josh Hader, the reliever of the year. Thomas Gwynn wins Rookie of the Year, hitting .202 with 18 homers. Boom. I think that gets us a comp pick, which is very nice. I'm very happy about that. Shohei wins MVP and Cy Young. Ronald Acuna Jr. wins the batting title. Ellie hit .327, by the way. Ryan Walker, Vernon Gomez Phelps is the Rookie of the Year. So I don't know. Prospect promotion incentive list. Yeah, I don't know, because I know this is a thing. I don't know how to use it, but I know it's a thing for obvious reasons. But we may get a comp pick because we won Rookie of the Year. The Tigers won the World Series over Cincinnati. Let's go. Detroit, we in this bitch. Jarren Duran is on the Tigers and hit 502 homers. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, clear it all. Okay, we need to re-sign some coaches, apparently. And I think our first base coach retired, and we're losing a shit ton of people. Oh, I think that's the rest of our player randoms, by the way. That's lovely. No Hall of Famers. Review staff. Let's just get the best people we can, because money is not an issue. Kevin Cash to be our first base coach? That's realistic. Yeah. I'll let these guys race to who signs their contract first. Oh, we do need a third base coach also. I wish it would let you re-sign your coaches, by the way. Like, if I go in here and I hit this, I have to fire him. I can't re-sign him, which is unfortunate. Yes, you're watching re-signing simulation, boys. We're obviously not going to re-sign Jordan Montgomery because I don't care. We need a farm director? Did I not? Oh, we have this guy still. Jose Fernandez. Sure. Back in the world. Oh, he's going to be the Rays manager. That's bullshit. There we go. We got Giancarlo on the case. Have to tender our... Oh my god, he's an 87 overall. Yeah, I agree. He says as he does the thing. That's okay because like these guys, Belcher and Sennett are probably getting moved up anyways. So. Yeah, now is where I've got to start paying attention because I don't want to lose anybody to the Rule 5 draft because, you know, we can only draft players, so... We're not doing too bad. We got through that season fairly quickly. Now, hopefully, there's a generational talent. We take him, and we start hitting the ground running, getting some of these people to the bigs. Because, like, the one thing I don't think I've done a very good job of is drafting. I have not drafted many players that are MLB ready. Other than, like, Derek Sennett. Taking him in the first round was pretty large. We need to sign, like, 20 people in free agency. I don't know what we need to sign, but... the best players we can lose in the Rule 5 draft? Nobody important. But... Bryce Terang signs with the A's. Paul Skeens signs with the Blue Jays. Jackson Merrill signs with San Diego, even though he's already there. Francisco Alvarez signs with the Mets. I don't care if we lose anybody in the Rule 5 draft right now. Wyatt Langford signs with the Mets. Lawrence Butler gets traded to the Giants for Rafael Devers. Ellie De La Cruz goes to the Cubs. Mason Miller is an Atlanta Brave. We have the best odds at the #1 pick. And they're going to fucking shuck us down to like 16th. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. We went down to 5. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Like, we might lose out on the 4 best players, but it'll make the decision easier, if that makes sense. We don't have anybody in ARB. Tommy White's here. You know, I think we're doing pretty good right now. Yuri Perez signs with the Guardians. Hunter Green signs with the Twins. Blake Snell signs with the Cardinals. We'll stop here. And sign some people. What do we need? We need some starting pitching, and that's okay. I didn't stop to see if that guy had deep potential. Jordan Montgomery, no. Luis Garcia, no. Oh, this is how I did it. I accidentally signed fucking real-life players. That's fine. Tuki Toussaint, again, even though I cut him last year. I want a longer deal. Shut the fuck up. Just be happy that you're getting a contract at all, you ungrateful bastards. Forrest Whitley, man. I had him. He was a beast in something I did once. Okay. That should be fine enough, right? We'll just move a reliever or something to a starter. Not those guys. Those are our boys. You be a starter. And you can be a starter. Just to make sure we have enough people. And then we'll go sign some position players. And we will be done. Did he get cut? He got cut already. Just for the memes, I'm signing Michael Navoa. He didn't even make it. He did not even make it out of spring training. He just got drafted and the Yankees were like, yeah, fuck this guy. He's cut. And just for shits and gigs, because I can and I want to, and I'm going to add him to the 40-man roster and move him to the MLB. There. So we got 27, or 24 plus 7's 31, 32, and then 35. So I am actually going to add Derek Sennett to the 40-man roster. He is going to make his debut in spring training. And Adam Belcher, I'm going to leave in the minors for another year. And we're just going to start moving people up to AAA. All our relievers are going to AAA. Because now is the time where we need to find out if these guys can play or not. Or if we have to be prepared to really scout relievers. I've never really scouted relievers. But that's something that's going to have to happen. Peter Herrera's up to a 56. Terrence McAnally's up to a 61. Herrera's got another year in single A. I think once he gets to... I think kind of that sweet spot is... like, you know, getting up to... like 60 overall. That's why I'm okay with McNally being in double A. I don't see anybody here. Belcher is going to stay. These two... I'm actually... Johnny Lance can't play third base. Johnny Lance low-key should have been the guy we moved to shortstop. But Clinton Cordova, we'll start him in double A. Actually, no, we'll start him in triple A. Fuck it. No. I'm getting ahead of myself. Can he play other positions? No, he'll just DH, I guess. Jim Clark in double A. I don't know why I'm doing all this now. I'll have to go back and fix it, but you know, we don't care. We're here for the fun. I'm so sad that this guy is so bad. We're moving him to right field. We're going to give him a gross number like 63, 83. Good enough for me. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever seen somebody actually like get cut that quick. But, you know, what are you going to do about it? I can't renew any contracts. Oh, that's right, because it was the off season. Yep, we are here. Derek Sennett is 21 years old. He's going to make his MLB debut this season. He is going to be the ace of our staff. We'll just sim spring training. We don't have two lineups. You know what? While we do this, should I Should I just move Belcher, put Belcher on the 40-man roster and start him? I mean, we're getting to the point now where we can start having people. We need an actual catcher. So you know what? He had a really good year last year. He plays really good defense. He's not going to hit that great. Just because we need a real catcher. Rivas is going to be our... he's actually going to start on the roster. I don't know if he'll make the team. That's one thing I wish the show would change, is make it so you can make the cuts at the end of spring training. But, you know, I don't want to ask for too much. Pitching rotation, Senate is starting. So, yay, go us. And we're actually, that's probably the most games we've won in spring training, if I had to guess. Lineups wise, Rivas actually played really well in spring training. Oh, man. Is he just a monster? I'm starting to think he's just a beast. Boy. Things just got really interesting. He ended it on a cold streak. I don't care. Derek Sennett is just that dude. He is disgusting. He's going to give up some homers, but he is disgusting. We don't... I mean, what did our rookie of the year, Thomas Gwynn, do? 229, 2 homers. Sure. That's good enough. And it looks like we have the same scouts as last year. So... good news. We're going to crush it again. I don't know what our draft picks look like, but let's see. Derek Sennett obviously is our ace. Oh my God. Philip Ferguson is not starting in AAA. No, Rivas is the guy we drafted. We drafted Rivas. Is there a starter in here? No. Who's got the highest stamina? They'll just start. You know what? Hirschdeck could start games, actually. Like, legitimately could start a game. Philip Ferguson's getting sent down to AA anyways. Our AA rotation is going to be kind of nice, actually. Johnny Lewis is not starting in AAA. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, we got our big four, Stefan, Gregory, Hirschtick. Actually, Hirschtick going to AA. Even though he's kind of gross. Nah, fuck it. Whatever. He can just stay at AAA. It's fine. Told him to pack his bags, and I said, wait, come back. Come back. Belcher's going to start the season in AAA, along with Lance and Holt. Cordova, we're going to make it so he can play second base. Just because we need somebody to do it. Hernandez is starting in AAA. Clark is starting in AA. And then Byers will be in AA. Novoa, yeah, that's the dude that the Yankees drafted that they immediately cut, that we just picked up just for the fucking fun of it. It does not change anything. It does not hurt anything. For those people that are panicking in the comment section, don't worry about it. Nathaniel Holt actually can play third base. I wish Johnny Lance could, but this is going to be our AAA starting lineup for now. Lance, Belcher, Hernandez, Holt. Even though I want Hernandez hitting leadoff. Just because. AA, Valentine stays at third. Hafey can play second. Jim Clark is starting in left, and he's actually going to lead off for us. Clifton Cordova, I made it so he could play second base. So, well, sucks to be Hafey, I guess. We'll just leave Lincoln out there to play some defense. It can't be that bad, right? Oh, we need an actual catcher. And I want it to actually be Terrence McNally. McNally. I don't know why I keep saying McNally. Jesus. Hey, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people we drafted are the top 6 in the lineup. We are doing things. I forgot what I'm doing. Second base is Cordova. Clark is in left. McNally is catching. Clark's going to hit leadoff. McNally can just hit there. Actually, I want Cordova hitting cleanup. Cordova's going to have a good bat for AA. I mean, if he doesn't hit 300, I will be genuinely surprised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we just need to throw somebody out there in center field. And then pitching rotation wise, it's going to be Hines as our ace. Bo is our number 2. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. Philip Ferguson. And our bullpen is a bullpen. We're going to lose a lot of games, but goddamn. If our top 3 guys shove, we'll be okay. There we go. I really don't care what's going on here as long as Miguel Ribas is playing. And we will look at the top prospects. Ken Hines is the number 1 prospect. Jesus made. I don't know what he made, but he made a pretty good-looking baseball player. Jesus Heel. So we have the number 1 prospect. That's pretty nice. Johnny Lewis is at 18. Adam Belcher's at 20. Derek Sennett's at 23, which is just disrespectful. Peter Herrera is at 27. So we have, 5 in the top 30? 5 in the top 50, really, but they're all inside the top 30. Eli Hernandez is here at 70. And Jim Clark is here at 86. Philip Ferguson's at 88. And that is everybody. So, let's get to regular season baseball. And Derek Sennett's going to start on opening day. I'm excited. I'm nervous. And he's going to crush it. Yeah, we win 3-2. Derek Sennett goes 7 strong, strikes out 3 at 2.57 ERA. Let's look at the box score. Kevin Kilpatrick had 2 doubles. And Michael Novoa actually drove in a run. Gives up 8 hits, but only gives up 2 earned runs. Didn't walk anybody. So, you know what? I'm cool with that. Miguel Rivas went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Cool. Good deal. That's a good start. You know, the Knights do not have a valid pitching rotation. Okay. Yeah, no shit, they don't. I don't see any starters. Do we have any open spots? We do have 2 open spots, actually. The hell with it. I will just, I will just randomly start somebody. No, not Peter Gregory. Although he could. Gregory or Herstick could start. I'd be intrigued. We'll start Herstick and see what he does. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, I mean, it can't be bad, right? I mean, if it starts looking bad, we'll change it. But we're winning games. We're 3-5. Derek Sennett only gave up 2 runs in a 2-0 loss to Cleveland. I feel validated. The best player in the draft is a starting pitcher. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He looks pretty good. Roger Sparks looks like he could be a power hitting beast. I don't think Thomas Hinojo is generational. I definitely don't think Kevin Quiros is. Quiros, maybe? Jonas Perry. That's the kind of guy I want right there. Or Guardado. I'm going to look at Jonas Perry. Because that's a dude that could be playing... Jonas Perry could very well be a third baseman. He might be too good to be true, but we're gonna take a peek. And he might go before we get there, so... No, Jonas Perry is legit. Stayed ranked at 8th. I mean, the fielding is off the charts. And that's what we like to see. That is the news. Derek Sennett is 3-1 with a 2.08 ERA. That's a hell of a first round pick right there. Hell of a defender. Jonas Perry is. Really doesn't want to sign with us. I don't know why. We're great. I mean, we're going to be really good here in a little bit. I know it's a little early to switch, but there's only 8 pitchers in the West. If one of them's a beast, that's fine. Thomas Hinojo fell down a little bit. Here we go. Dave Jowers and CJ Johnson. CJ Johnson doesn't look like he can hit much, but that's okay. We'll finish the profile on Hinojo. We're winning quite a bit. Connor Griffin just got traded. I'm looking for Senate starts. Probably one of these two, if I had to guess. Yeah, Hinojo's not very good. I mean, we've seen worse. We've seen better, but we've also seen worse. We're not doing too bad. Senate's over a 3 ERA now. Not great. Belcher only has 1 homer this season in AAA. Not good for the guy we're expecting to call up to the bigs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's just funny. Straight to the MLB for Nuovo. Holt has traded some of his contact for some power this year. He's got 4 homers and 20 RBIs. He's hitting 254. Hernandez continues to be that dude hitting leadoff, 281. What's his on base percentage? 355. His OPS is 698. He's not hitting for much power. And that's okay. Belcher, 713 OPS is 379 slug. He's half a game below replacement level. Johnny Lance is getting worse. He's hitting 311. I guess kind of his ceiling is 72 overall, if I had to guess. His max potential, yeah, 72. So he's kind of potentialed out, but we could, I mean, he would be fine enough. Could move him to the bigs, and we will call him up. And we will put Johnny Lance at second base. I mean, he's not going to get any better, so we might as well. Miguel Rivas is having a rough first season in the MLB, understandably so. We discovered 2 infield prospects. Guardado looks pretty good. Any studs? Yeah, actually, Andrew Chin, power hitting third baseman with good arm strength. That's a dude to keep your eye on right there. I want to finish out Guardado. Oh, we have 27 players on our roster. MLB roster. We'll just send down some scrub. And we'll... Oh, we sent down a scrub that was starting, apparently. Oh, big deal. It will start... Do we have anybody at AA that plays second base? Clinton Cordova. I mean, Cordova's having a monster season already at AA. We'll call him up. Fuck it. Orlando Valentine's not having a bad season either. I mean, he's been doing pretty good, which is surprising because his hitting stats are terrible, but more power to him. I like Orlando Valentine. We just need somebody to play second base. Joe Random. There we go. What's our pitching looking like, actually? Hines is doing pretty good. He's almost to a 70 overall. I mean, the walks per 9 are insane. He's 1-4. He's given up 5 runs that were not earned. DeMarcus Bowe is struggling. But we're just going to let him keep at it. And Philip Ferguson also struggling. But again, we are letting the leash loose on these guys and just letting them make mistakes, letting them play ball. Hershtick actually is pretty good as a starter, funnily enough. I mean, he's nasty, so he's not going to get much better, and that's okay. He's a bullpen guy. He's just starting because we don't have a bunch of starters in the minors. Gregory, 206 with a 103 whip. Stefan, all these guys I've drafted throw left-handed. We're gonna have a left-handed heavy bullpen, and that's fine. Ferdy has already blown a save, but he's been good enough. 392 whip with a 392 ERA with a 131 whip. I can live with that. 206 with a 103. It's pretty good. The bullpen guys are getting good, which is promising. Scouting, yeah, we're gonna finish off Guardado. Not a very good find. Andrew Chin is kind of the guy we're looking at, possibly taking in the first round as a discovery player. That guy, Francesco, stayed pretty good. Not a good. Actually, Jonas Perry's probably who we're taking at shortstop, which I'm okay with. He looks pretty good. Arm accuracy is terrible for Eddie Reyes. Roger Sparks is a big power guy. Let's take a peek. Yeah, Sparks gonna be above average power hitter. He's really fast. He can play some solid defense. I'm okay with that. Recently scouted second baseman that could be pretty good. Shortstop that's not very good. We'll actually take a look at the second baseman. We already did infield east. We'll do international catchers, see if we can find anything, and then we'll just start scouting. Wow, we won a lot of games that week. Holy hell. Found 2 catchers, actually. We'll have him, Miguel Domingo be scouted. I just want to see if he makes the board. He might not, that's okay, but the potential is pretty good. I would be okay with the potential side of things. I almost missed that. There's a sick catcher. No, we're just gonna keep scouting. I mean, Domingo is just not gonna be very good, and I'm gonna give up on him. Brian Tejera, Greg Finley, Ricky Stewart. Look at Ricky Stewart. I don't really want to reach for a catcher in the first round. If they were like generational, I would think about it. I mean, I would if they're going to be generational. Neither one of them are. We might as well take a shot. I don't know about Finley or McCormick. Bartolo Jimenez looks a lot like David Lincoln. Corey Cockrell. Bartolo Jimenez. We'll go back to Central because I think we may take a pitcher in the first round. I don't really want to, but if there's one that's too sick to pass up, we will. I'm not hating what I'm seeing from Jimenez. Cockrell, again, another really good defensive prospect. Oh, Hinojo's hurt. That's great. Yeah, Jonas Perry's probably just going to be the guy that we take in the first round. Not seeing a whole lot of anything that's worth a shit in this draft. Take a look at Brian Tejera. Really don't know. That guy's got big power. Sure. Oh, wow. Okay, well, John Williams looks like he's going to be pretty good, or have high potential anyways. John Kerry's another one. Kevin Lolich, strikeouts per nine are through the roof. Cal Jenkins could be really well-rounded with high potential. I'm not liking any of the catchers, really. Tajera fell down, not a ton, but a little bit. Enough that I wouldn't want to draft him. Norioka, probably going to get taken early anyways, but has good arm strength. Fordyce is a good one. Francesco Franco is okay. Jonas Perry's the dude I really want at 1 or at 5. But we'll just, we'll see what happens. We'll see who falls to us in second draft of the day. Brian Daly goes number 1 overall. He was ranked 4th by the MLB. He fell down to 109 for us. We'll see what happens with the O's getting the first pick. Bill Yoshida goes 2 to the Astros. And the Miami Marlins take Leslie Herzog. So 3 starting pitchers go 1, 2, 3. And Roger Sparks goes 1 pick before us. That was kind of the guy I was thinking about taking. But since he gone, we gonna take Jonas Perry, and we'll live with mid-80s potential. And hope Fordyce makes it to us. And he did. So we'll take Fordyce here. A couple more middle infielders because we can't have enough. And now we need to find pitching. We're just looking for super high walks per 9 kind of guys. This draft got thinned out real quick. Devon Patrick or Devin Patrick. You know what? We'll take a shot on a reliever a little earlier here. All the starters were gone that I wanted. Not loving the walks per 9 from Easton Brubaker. Man. Andrew Chin. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll take a bunch of people. Not going to be a big pitching draft for us, but just not liking a lot of the per 9s I'm seeing from some of these guys. Greg Page could have a really high walk per 9. We'll take him. Not very scouted, but you know, sometimes you just got to do it. Yeah, that kid definitely got bullied in school. Not scouted at all. Another reliever. That dude sucks. Really don't know what to do. I can't trade my pick, unfortunately. I would like to. There's not much left here. It's our last pick anyways, so we guess. And take Chris Caldwell, who looks like he's going to be a big old project. And that's our draft. So that's pretty positive draft, I guess. It's positive enough. We're 21-76, so I think we have had our best season yet. Belcher's hitting 280 with 5 homers. I want to call him up, but I'll just let him sit in AAA for another year. Sennett is on his way to winning the Rookie of the Year with a 3.15 ERA and a 109 WHIP. I mean, he's a fucking monster. His FIP's 404, which is not ideal, but you know, at 161 walks per 9, I'll take it. Ferdy has not been great in AAA this year. Gregory has been. Hershtick has been as a starter, funnily enough. Willie Steffen is somebody we drafted also, pitching pretty well. So, we're making it happen. Miguel Rivas only has 8 homers and 17 RBIs after a scorching spring training. McNally is not doing all that well. Peter Herrera is progressing still, but he can't hit, which we need him to hit. Lincoln has had a slower year than last year. His power's up a little bit, but his average is way down. Holt has played extremely well, and Johnny Lance has been pretty good in the bigs. Clifton Cordova is smashing the ball in AAA. I mean, he's only going to be like a 77 overall, but that's totally fine. Orlando Valentine still hitting the ball at 630 OPS. He's slightly below replacement level, but he's a 57 overall. Eli Hernandez has been pretty good. Pretty much Hernandez, Cordova, Holt, Belcher, those guys are all getting called up next year. Jim Clark's been pretty good in Double A, 727 OPS, playing good defense, 977 fielding percentage. I think I saw there. Gwynn has been shit in the bigs again, but he has 14 homers, so he just keeps smashing homers. That's his whole game. Brian Byers is in Double A doing fine. Michael Noova. I mean, it's just funny. We thought about drafting him. The Yankees cut him. We picked him up. It does not count. He's just a placeholder for now. We need to start drafting outfielders, is the thing. Oh, today's the day to sign draft picks, so we get draft picks early. Jonas Perry does not want to sign with us. Neither does Fordyce. Andrew Chin does. And Charles England. So we'll try and sign England. I think he was a reliever. Yeah, so we're not going to scout these guys at all. We're just going to try and sign them and hope they're halfway decent. And then we only have to try and sign 3 guys, which is good. All-star voting. Did we have an all-star? I know we're supposed to, but... Oh, we do. Antonio Franco. Oh my god. Not even a real. He's not a draft pick of ours. Perry is slowly starting to want to sign. I'm hoping he has like 85 potential. Fordyce, I'm hoping has like 90 potential, and Greg Page, I hope has 97 potential. That's the hope. What we get out of these guys is going to be interesting, but I don't see it being anything too crazy. Fordyce didn't want to sign. We'll just offer him a bag next time, I guess. I need to try and get him signed for... Let's try that. No, he does not want to sign. That's not ideal. And it does not look like Page is going to have 97 potential, unfortunately. It fell down a little bit. Jonas Perry wants to sign. How about that much? Jonas Perry signs, and now we just have to try and get Fordyce to sign. He does. We're balling out of control. And Derek Sennett is getting the baggy, as they say. I'm just going to re-sign him to like $10 million, to a 10-year contract. For that much. Or a 15-year contract. For $23.5 million a year. Cool. Johnny Lance. I don't really. We'll find out, I guess. Miguel Rivas for 2 years. Sure. Oh, man, if Belcher had like 10 homers, I would definitely call him up. Because that's what he's supposed to be for us, but he's not looking like that's what he's going to be. We'll just sim to September, see what happens. Oh, wait, just kidding. We got to view our draft picks. I almost forgot. Oh, my God. That is like worst case scenario. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, Jonas Perry's kind of a bust. 81 potential. I was hoping for mid 80s, not that. Well, shit. So not ideal. Perry's an 81 overall, or 81 potential. I would have liked better. Yeah, he's just kind of a power hitter. And he's not going to develop into much else. He can play good defense, I guess. Defense power guy. I was hoping for a little more ability to get more well-rounded, but Richard Fordyce, he can, again, another guy that's pretty decent at playing defense. He's got a ways to go. He is a left-handed hitter, at least. I feel like we got a lot of righties. Charles England, the walks per nine are low, but he's a bullpen guy with 70. He's a 74 potential bullpen guy, so that's a bonus. Andrew Chin, another just straight power hitter. Can't get that much better. Greg Page is going to be in single A for a couple years. The walk per nine is 54, which is good. 88 potential. Chris Caldwell. You know, maybe instead of going with Perry, we should have gone with a starting pitcher. I don't love that draft pick whatsoever. The Yankees continue to draft bad outfielders, but good infielders. Yeah. I mean, this draft just didn't... Julius Cabrera looks pretty good. 91 potential. Walks per nine should get pretty high. This draft class just does not look very good. Hubert Smoove. Shout out Chris Smoove. 92 potential. Alexi Guardado. 82 potential. Very similar. Joe Severino is a 95 potential closer. Tony Duke, 79 potential center fielder. Oh, Greg Finley had 87 potential. That's like the one catcher we didn't scout. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's a good defender. I mean, he's going to be a pretty good defender. 87 potential. He's got a ways to go. Cal Jenkins, 89 potential as a starter. Alberto Morales, 88 potential. Rory Alleman had 89 potential, and he looks like he's got some pop. And he's a switch hitter. Would have been nice. John Kerry had 91 potential. Leslie Herzog, the number 3 pick in the draft, is garbage. Gabriel Cruz had 92 potential. He's got some juice. Kevin Lalich, this is somebody I would have probably looked at. I don't know if we would have drafted him because the walk per nine is kind of low. And the Mariners did not sign anybody they drafted. Probably a good thing because that pitcher probably is ass, and they had the second pick. And John Williams, the number 1 pick in the draft, I think Oakland had. 62 walks per nine, 93 potential. Certified ace, Billy Ott down the board. Good contact. Better version of David Lincoln, probably. 97 potential. They drafted 3 first basemen. Bill Yoshida has 89 potential. Not a complete bust. Down the board, there was a lot of talent, but not very top heavy. Wow. Clint Erickson, 94 potential for the Tigers. We have to play this guy. Sick. So cool. So rad. Our draft is average, potential wise. You know, it's not the best. Senate, I would imagine, is leading the race for Rookie of the Year. God forbid there's somebody better than him. Unbelievable. So, that's cool. Fuck. Not good. Not good. I'd say he probably should be 3rd on the list, but that is not good. Good thing we're not in the NL. The NL's got a really good race going. That's just unfortunate. Not a good draft class, really, at the end of the day, and we did not get good luck in the draft class. So, yeah, I mean, might as well give Belcher some runs, start his clock. Not that Lance is not playing bad. We're going to hold off on Holt. Cordova's probably the other guy, if it's not Hernandez. And Rich Heron is just slowly progressing. Yeah, we'll just... Orlando Valentine's turned it up, though. He's starting to turn himself into a ball player here. We'll, I don't know. Hell. We'll just go Cordova. And we'll move Valentine up to AAA. So first base is going to be Belcher. Third base is going to be Cordova. Something like that, maybe. Sure. We'll try Adam Belcher at cleanup. I'm okay with that. And we'll move Glenn Cordova around. So we need a first baseman and a third baseman. Orlando Valentine, not exactly the guy I would have hitting cleanup normally, but then we just need to call somebody up to single A to play third base. Don't go anywhere. Just refresh. I'm going to restart the stream.